Hello everyone and welcome again to my YouTube channel. I'm VR Stuntman and this is round 7 of the GT300 League here at vrroom.org, and what a race we got for you. It's always a slipstreaming battle here at Spa, and on pole position we have Scalebreaker, who has swapped to the MRS for this race. Second on the grid is Jordan in a RX-7. Third we have Stuntman in another MRS. Fourth is Malada in an RX-7. There seems to be a pattern forming here because fifth on the grid, some way down on the grid, is Slash in his MRS. He's also swapped to one of those. Then we have Race 42 in his familiar Celica. Rayman in a third RX-7. Then this would be who would this be? Slicker driving his Celica. Genobi in his familiar Subaru, and then Scouser with a fourth MRS. Scouser was the only one running an MRS, I think, recently, and suddenly we're deluged with them. And finally, at the back of the grid is Mr. Green. I don't expect him to stay at the back for very long. I'd like to say thank you to JK for stepping in and marshalling, probably at short notice. Because Mustard's wife had a minor accident, and hope she gets well soon and enjoys ordering Mustard around while she can't do any work. Alright, so we'll get on with the action, and off for the start. Camera a long way away, can't hear very much. Here they come. And it's a good clean start. Everyone at the front maintaining grid order more or less. Someone wide at the back, that would be Slicker's gone off at the back. Got a feeling he did that on his own. And Scalebreaker very quick through the first corner, but that leaves him in the lead. Bit of a glitch there I saw from the yellow RX-7 in second place. I hope that doesn't mean he's going to have connection issues. That's going to be Jordan, who's now moving through into the lead as they come down to, or come up to Les Combes for the first time. Jordan takes the lead from Breaker. Slash is up to third, Stuntman fourth, Malada fifth. A car on the move is Mr. Green, he's up to ninth. And that's Scalebreaker taking the lead into what's that corner called? It's got two names and I can't remember either of them. This is the one that no one can remember the name of, Liège, and it's Scalebreaker from Jordan. Meanwhile, Slash is coming under attack from Stuntman. Let's have a look at that. Stuntman on the inside of Slash, bit of contact. Slash running, knocked a bit wide there, but hangs on in third place. And here comes Malada, that slowed Stunt down. Malada through and up to fifth place. Meanwhile, there's a battle going on behind. We're riding on board now with Genobi, chasing the Subaru of Mr. Green. Behind us we have Scouser and Slicker, all the field more or less in a line at the moment. Sooner or later the field will break up into little clumps of cars, but at the moment everyone apart from the leader is slipstreaming the car in front. Coming down the hill through Blanchimont. Oh, there's a car sideways ahead. That's race 42 and he's collected Genobi. Oh, that's a wild ride. Oh my word, Genobi with damage. And just about stops before going straight into the wall. And we don't have any yellow flags, so we're right on board now with the leader. Here we go through the first turn, and it's Jordan through on the inside. That was Stuntman lighting his tyres up in fourth place, and that accident has caused the pack to separate. We've got 7 cars in the lead group, and then there's a couple of cars, and then Genobi and race 42 in the pits, and the cars are fanning out across the track. Here comes Malada through the middle, and into oh, he's gone straight on. Let's see if we can see what happens. There he is, going through Les Combes, taking the escape road, and all the way down the Order. Oh, and that's collision up ahead. That was Rayman getting into the back of Scalebreaker. Let's see if we can work out what happened there. We'll just rewind a little bit. If I change view, so we'll rewind. So we're coming up the hill towards Les Combes. Come on, black screen, sort yourself out. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, we're just seeing the end of that. Here we go. Right. So we're on board with Scalebreaker. That's Malada braking very late, too late, going straight up the escape road. So Breaker resumes in the lead. Misses the apex a little and just drifts off the road there. Rejoins. Oh, and a thump from behind, and that's caused a lot of damage. You can see Rayman going straight off and exiting the race. So we'll see if we can see that from Rayman's point of view. Oh, we're going to get this stupid black screen. I must start rewinding. Here we go. So we're running through Les Combes, and Rayman a bit unsighted there, and oh, Breaker just moved across slightly. Major damage, and Rayman pulls out of the race. We're riding on board with Jordan, and we don't have a yellow flag again. Bit of a surprise, and it's Jordan leading from Stuntman, who's come up to second / third. Mr. Green fourth in the Subaru. Let's go on board with Mr. Green, because that's a fantastic result for him. Fourth already from 11th on the grid, remember, and he's done it without hitting anybody. So now the lead group is down to, oh, there's a car going slowly. That's Slash. Oh, we have now got a yellow flag. That's a yellow flag for the earlier accident. Mr. Green gives that place back. So we do have a yellow, and we're going to see Scalebreaker, no doubt, who is limping round at the back of the field, back of the bunch anyway. He's going to go into the pits. So I will fast forward for you. We will go on the rear camera of Jordan. Here we go, and we'll fast forward. So this will be coming up the hill again to Les Combes. Behind us, Stuntman and Slash in their MRSs, and the race marshal has given the go-ahead for a green flag at Rivage, which is the next corner, the one I'd forgotten the name of earlier. And it's up to Jordan to go when he's ready. Here he goes. And oh, excellent restart by Stuntman there. And all the field safely through the next couple of curves. Let's go to the outside view, because that looks like it's going to be a pass into Pouon. Stunt into the lead. Also Mr. Green and Slash having a bit of a dice. There's a three-way dice on for third place, and it's Slash hanging on to that from Mr. Green and Malada. And Scalebreaker is down in 9th place after that pit stop. But people have been calling Scalebreaker Moses for his ability to just open the seas up. And look at this. He goes straight from 9th to 6th there, giving a bit of bump drafting onto the back of Scouser. To come through Blanchimont, absolutely flat. Up ahead we can see Jordan under pressure, and Scalebreaker late on the brakes and going past, oh no, he's not past Scouser. The Scouser a bit slower on the exit of the chicane, so Breaker definitely up to 5th. Meanwhile, Mr. Green is having a look at Slash up ahead. So we'll go on board with Stuntman, who is going to be a victim of the slipstream, I would guess. So we go through Eau Rouge, through Radion, and here comes Jordan with the slipstream. Swap to the front view of Stuntman, and it's Jordan in the lead. Oh, he's disappeared. Oh dear, that is a connection problem, so Stuntman inherits the lead back again, and that puts Slash 2nd, Mr. Green 3rd, and Scalebreaker 4th. Let's go on board with Breaker, because he's side by side with Mr. Green into Rivage, and that's a pass. I've just remembered the second name for Rivage, it's also called Bruxelles. So we've got the little MRS cars, 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Meanwhile, further back, Genobi has been passed by race 42. So we're riding on board with Genobi. You can see up ahead there's a lot of battling, and the field has spread out into 2 groups again. We've got 4 cars battling for the lead, and then it's these 5 cars battling for 5th place. Bit of bumping and boring there between the 2 Celikas of 42 and Slicker. And looks like Genobi's going to make a pass on Slicker here. Slicker running a little bit wide, but Slicker is picking up a slipstream, and the Subaru slow on the straight. Going to go on board with race 42. Through Blanchimont. Oh, little lift, and that's because he's in the slipstream, but even so, great run through there. This is Scouser's view of that, and 42 trying to run round Malada. Oh, Scouser into 42, gets him sideways, and they both lose places as a result, and Scouser down to last. Scouser now going for the pass back on Genobi. He's braked a bit late, throws it in sideways, clips 42, and 42 spun. Oh, he won't be happy about that. I think he was completely innocent in that. He wouldn't have seen that one coming, because that MRS was behind the Subaru even going into that corner. So, meanwhile, in the lead, it's Slash at the moment. It's all changing as they slipstream each other. Now it's Stuntman back in front. Slash going for the pass as he left himself vulnerable to Breaker. And hanging on to the back of the lead group, we have Green in the Subaru, Mr. Black. Oh, Stuntman a bit wide. Slash nearly filled that gap. Oh, Mr. Green off in the background. Good job that Subaru's 4-wheel drive. I love these rear-facing shots. You really get an idea of cars jinking around. There's Breaker having a look. Nearly flat through Pouhon there, but you've got to brake a little bit. Now through the Fagnes chicane, a right then a left. Scalebreaker taking the first part slowly to get a run on the second part, and he's along. He could have pulled alongside Slash there, but was a ticket to nowhere. Oh, that's Breaker off, and he drops back, and Slash with the run on us, and Slash bump drafting. Meanwhile, at the back again, this is race 42 on his own. So it's Genobi I wanted to show you. Here we go. So Genobi in the slipstream of Scouser. Scouse defending. Oh, and up ahead there's a big battle on between Slicker and Malada. And Slicker, that is, up to 5th now. Meanwhile, with the leaders, it's still stunt from Slash. Oh, someone making a mistake. That was Scale Breaker. Was that a mistake? Let's see if we can work out what happened there. So this is stunts rear view. We're looking at Slash. No. Oh, it was Slash making the mistake and running into Scale Breaker, knocking him across the track. I'll have a quick look to see if there's any damage on those cars. No, nothing. So, oh, I love that shot. Oh, it's fantastic. You get a real impression of the speed of the cars. So we're looking at Malada, who's back past Slicker, or we will be. Oh, it's an awful black screen we get at this track. We're already on lap 6 of 7. Now, I'd just like to say another shout out to JK. He also gets this problem with the black screens when he's marshalling, and that makes it quite difficult for him to marshal because he can't flick between groups of cars very quickly. And that may be why he missed the potential yellow flag at the end of the first lap when race 42 took Shinobi out. Meanwhile, we have Scale Breaker has hit the front. Slash second, stunt third, Mr. Green fourth. At this stage in the race, it's just about staying in that group. So we're right on board with Green and see how he gets on a stunt, getting very sideways up ahead. Oh, losing every last inch of the curb there. Oh, and a mistake from Stuntman. And Mr. Green ploughs his way through. There was nothing wrong, didn't do anything wrong there, but that's kind of lost them contact with the two leaders. So it looks like this race, with just over a lap to go, is going to be between Breaker and Slash. Battle between us and this car behind Stuntman. Look at the outside shot through Blanchimont. Cars glued together. Now we're going to come braking into chicane. Stunt braking later and locking up and going off the track. So that's given Mr. Green a clear run in third. So 2 mistakes in 3 corners for Stuntman, and he's no longer battling for the lead. He's down in 4th place. Meanwhile, there's a battle going on further back. Look at this. This is Slicker leading Scouser and Genobi. Oh, Slicker spins. Oh my word, he did that on his own. He just ran a bit wide and ran into Scouse, but no damage done. Genobi flashing his lights. Not quite sure what that's all about, except possibly trying to get airtime on YouTube. Meanwhile, with the leaders, it's Breaker and Slash. And Slash not trying to pass here, I don't think. I think he's just trying to get that run, get to be in the right place for the run through Blanchimont for the last time. Further back, this is Stuntman. He's caught Mr. Green and gone off again. Oh dear. He was obviously trying really hard to get back onto the tail of Mr. Green, and now he's slowed up with dirty tyres and he's under pressure from Malada. So and further back, Scouser and Genobi are still at it. So 3 definite battles going on here. Slicker with his spin has dropped off the back. Race 42 has pulled into the pits to retire. So this is your league battle through Fagnes. And Scale Breaker is trying really hard to just pull a 1.5 seconds away from Slash. If he can do that, he'll be pretty secure, but I don't think he's done it. Slash has got a run. He's going to get the slipstream all the way through Blanchimont. Meanwhile, further back, change. This is Stuntman under pressure from Malada, and Malada alongside, and they're coming up to Blanchimont. Stuntman has to concede that one, so Malada up to 4th, but the leaders, they're into... Oh, I need to rewind. I'll rewind this a little bit. We need to stay with them. So Slash, as they come up to Blanchimont, is alongside, side by side through Blanchimont. Beautiful driving from the pair of them, and Slash in the lead now. And defending, Breaker on the racing line, going around the outside. Oh, and contact, and Scalebreaker spun Slash round, but he stops and waits, and Slash resumes in the lead. Meanwhile, Stuntman goes around the outside of Malada through the final chicane, so it's a win for Slash. Breaker second, Green third, Stunt fourth, Malada fifth. Scouser just beat Genobi. There they go, 6th and 7th, Slicker 8th, and Race 42 9th. Excellent race there. Seemed to seemed to finish really fast. What was it? 18 minutes. And we'll just have a look at the fastest laps, and by far the fastest lap was Scalebreaker, 2:24. Everyone else in the 26s or more. Second fastest was Slash, 26.2, and then Mr. Green and Stuntman almost identical, 26.6s. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed this race. I will be bringing you rounds 8 and 9 very soon, so please stay tuned to my channel for those, and also check out DM's video, and I believe that Slicker's doing some cappuccino videos as well, so lots and lots of entertainment for you. I've been VR Stuntman, thanks very much for tuning in.